Where do you have to go? Oh. Okay, I think we're back. Yes. Hello again. All right. Yay, yay, yay. Okay, Jim, we're back. Okay, I think we're back. He went out to the antenna. So I'm just going to continue. So I don't know where it cut out, but the tiller, it can do it deep, or it can do it just tiny, tiny little, like a tilther. So it's just taking the top 2 inches of your soil and moving it back. And then it has the roller on the back that smooths it all out as you go. The fourth thing that we got is called a rotary plow, and it only runs in the aisles. And as it runs down the aisles, the 18-inch aisles that are there, it pushes the dirt from the aisle up over the bed and brings fresh dirt on over there and makes your aisles. And we just stopped again. Did you change it, move it or something?
I did.
It was going before you got there. It was going really well.
There's no way, the way it was pointing.
It was.
So we're back. There we go.
Okay.
The wind had moved our dish a bit. I got to get the guys out to make that better. They didn't do a good job of installing it, in my opinion.
So anyway, we do that to prepare the beds. And then after that, we set it aside until it's time to plow down the old, not plow, you don't plow it. You can put it over, you cut it, again with the...
I don't know exactly what you said.
I've talked about all 4 of them.
Okay.
And like she said, it came on as Jim was walking out the door, yeah.
Yeah. The wind's playing havoc with it.
The wind is, yeah. Well, every Thursday. Maybe that's why we changed to Fridays before. Anyway, so then you use your flail mower again when you want to take down your cover crop, and then you just take your ones that go in the aisle and put it over there. And then we use our broad fork to do it, and there's a weeder that you do it by hand.
So did you explain? We go down both sides, and it throws it in the
middle,
dirt in the middle. We use the tiller with the PDR.
The PDR again, and make it all smooth.
So as we've gone down both aisles, we go up one and down the other. It throws the dirt all the way over it really well. And this plow is designed actually to do that effectively. And then when we put the tiller on with the PDR, so it's only going like 2 inches.
The PDR is the roller.
It nice 30-inch bed, smooth, level, and nice seed.
So all the tools are made for our 30-inch bed. So we have 30-inch, 18-inch aisles, 30-inch, 18-inch aisles.
Yeah.
And what we plowed yesterday will make 16 beds, 18-inch aisles in between, 100 feet long.
Yep.
That's why we got the BCS, because we don't want to do the tractor where it's we don't. If you, like I say, go and look at JM 40 Air and you'll understand why we're doing it the way we do it. We did it this way in Oregon, and we did it all by hand.
Yeah.
All by hand.
Which, for a smaller amount, that's feasible. And actually, our garden wasn't small in comparison to some, but it was not as big as what we want. So.
But you can do really, really intensive farming, gardening with this. We had 12 rows of carrots in 30-inch bed that grew amazing. Will you use fabric to cover? Yes. The pathways? Yes.
That's the plan.
Yes, and the flame weeder if we need to. We haven't got that yet, but.
Yeah, that's something.
Hello, Donnie.
Welcome. Ground critters. We have mice, of course.
What does it say, ground critters?
Somebody's asking.
Oh.
We haven't seen others, so not having. Well, you know, we didn't have them in our garden up here.
We had none up here. We did in Oregon, and we purchased at the Mother Earth News Fair in Oregon something we have never used. It's like a gun that goes down in their hole. I don't know.
Well, it's essentially a trap. When they trip it, it's a concussion, and it just kind of it's not nice. But
hello, Billy.
If you've got a problem and you can't get rid of them any other ways.
Yeah, they really got our garden last year or 2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago?
Yes.
When did we move here?
2 years ago.
No, we didn't. We haven't even been here yet.
Yeah.
No.
17. The summer of 17.
The summer of 17, because the summer of 18 we were here.
Our root crops, our root vegetables were just decimated
by the voles.
They would go under there and
all of our potatoes. Yeah.
It was bad.
And they got our cantaloupe, and yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
But they didn't
Minnesota,
get all the carrots. They didn't
California.
get all.
Yeah.
So hello, Ann. Okay, so do you have any other questions about the BCS that you would like us to answer?
We still have lots of questions. We have
lots.
Plenty to learn, but we're excited to do it. I mean, it's so far it's met all of our expectations, and you know, as we learn better how to use it, we're even happier with it, because things that we were thinking, wow, this is hard, when we do it right, it wasn't really that hard.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Oh, it was so much different when we did it the right way.
Yeah. So.
I wanted to share that we, even not having a kitchen, I was like, okay, I'm not going to wait until I get a kitchen before I start using some of this wonderful meat, the pork that we got from our red wattle pig. And we got spare ribs that we cooked the other day, and I used them in a crock pot. So I cut them up into 2 ribs each and laid them all in the crock pot and put stuff in the bottom and cooked them for 4 hours.
Yeah,
4 hours on high, and then I put them into the oven with it's supposed to be a barbecue sauce, but I don't have any barbecue sauce, and there's none I can trust at the store. So I actually had some ketchup that was didn't have any bad stuff in it, and I mixed that with some mustard and honey and put it over that. It was so good. Was it not so good?
It was great.
He just oohed and awed all the way through.
Is anybody else having echo? Krita from the Netherlands is having echo, so I don't know if it may be a connection thing. So, and the BCS, is it easy for Rinda to use? She's learning. It is pretty big, and it's too big for her to horse around. I mean, she can't just force it to do things. She's got to use it. Oh, I can hear talking in the back. That's weird.
Huh. Okay, well, I want to answer Vid UK. They asked if I got the sourdough bread email. Yes, I did. I did it. I think I got it just as I was getting back from Utah, and I haven't had a chance to do anything with anything yet, but I definitely will. So thank you so much for everybody that shares their wonderful recipes and food and everything like that. It's great.
So I just made a change. I don't know if it'll affect the echo. Oh, that's interesting. So maybe some places it's one way, some it's another.
Okay.
Anyway, hopefully the echo went away with that. If it didn't, I'm not sure how to figure it out at this point.
Okay, and I want to tell one other thing that I did from the pork. We had equivalent of what we would have made into a ham, but we didn't take the time or have the time to make it into a ham, and it was a small, like about this size. And so I thought, well, let's see what we can do with it. And so I got a recipe, and I cooked it in a crock pot with some of my broth that I had, and I put all kinds of seasoning in it and garlic and stuff, and I let it cook in our bedroom because I didn't have another place to plug it in. It was in the crock pot, and it cooked for 10 hours. And I wanted it to have a Southwest flavor to it, so I put in some of our green chilies and cumin and a Southwest mixture of stuff. And then I shredded it and made incredible burritos with beans and cheese and a tomatillo salsa that Austin's wife and Austin made for us. And now we're out, so I got to go hit him up for some more or buy it from him. I don't know. It was so good. Anyway, so far we've had 2 things from our pig, and both of them have been incredible.
Just amazing. Anne was asking how high we were going to make the 30-inch rows, and
they go up about 6 inches.
Yeah, I think that's about it. It really depends. I don't know how deep the plow that goes down the rows, how much dirt it pulls up, but it's like 6 inches.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
By the time it pulls, because you're really pulling from 9 inches on each side and putting it up on top, so that's about what it's going to be, is 6 inches, which is really quite a bit when you think about it. So,
yeah. So did you get now? Kier from Ron and Kier, did you guys do it this way, correct? You do 30-inch rows, I think, and Corey likes well, the slow cooker has been what saved me. Now today, with my stove, I actually took one of our chickens that we had cooked, and I cut it all up.
Not that we had cooked, that we had
processed. I cut it up. I took the wings, the thighs and the legs, and I put them in my big cast iron Dutch oven and browned them a little bit, put onions in and garlic and carrots, and then I put a cup of rice, of brown rice, in the bottom, and I put 2 cups of broth and water in there, and raw, what was it? Broccoli on it, and then put the lid on, and it cooked all by itself, and it was amazing. It was so good. So what is...
So, yes, I don't know what 6 inches is in millimeters, but you know, it's going to be about that it raises.
It's more than 10 millimeters. It's about probably. The
nurse is doing the calculation.
Yeah. Okay, I was an OB nurse. So when they got to 10 centimeters, it was time to deliver the baby. So I know how my hand feels. So
what happens over time is we're going to be adding material to it, composted material, and
it's going to be about 15 centimeters.
Yeah, so it's going to keep growing over time. Hopefully, I mean, that's the idea. I know that stuff breaks down and it tends to shrink, but yes, it does.
Oh, yeah.
Slow cooking is a great way to do it.
Slow cooking is wonderful.
Oh, go ahead and show. That's okay.
Oh, show. Okay.
So.
Yeah. So, Krita. 15 centimeters. Huh, see, I was right.
Okay, very good. You're good there.
So, anyway. I think... Just asking we're going to do a video coming out this next week on what some of our goals for 2019 are. Not our resolutions. Our goals for our homestead.
Yes.
And, oh, hello, Jen. Welcome. And we, 6 inches equals 152 millimeters.
15.24
okay.
centimeters.
Okay. Very good.
You are city?
Where? City? What does that mean? City. Oh, hello. I think they're talking to that.
Oh, okay.
City homestead. Okay. Anyway, we have... will you do videos using the other account? Oh my goodness, yes.
As we break them out and start using them, we absolutely
will. Just show how stupid we are to begin with.
Yeah.
And let BCS company correct us on it.
Yeah. Which, you know...
We're good friends with one of them there, and so I sent her the video of doing it the first, and she thought it was great because she hasn't really used it. She sent it over to the corporate people, and they said, "Oh, somebody call them immediately and tell them they're doing it wrong."
They're doing it wrong. Go look at this video.
So we did.
So somebody needs to spend more time looking at videos. When do we do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I tell you. You know, Corey, you're right. It's a great idea. You know, to hear other people's goals as well can help us spur
I
some.
remember people did it last year.
Yeah, it's a very helpful thing to do.
Last year at this time, we were traveling back east to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And we arrived on New Year's Eve. And you were so sick. He had the full-blown flu. Not so stupid. Okay.
What did you say was stupid?
To show how stupid we are if we use it wrong.
Oh, yeah.
No, we're going to show a lot of it because...
Hey, learn from our mistakes.
Will you also be doing a video, Seniors Homestead? I really look forward to that and hope I didn't miss it. Video on Seniors Homestead.
Absolutely. You know, we were... That's... As part of our goals, one thing that we were talking about the other day was we have a lot of different, for lack of a better word, stories that we've been telling. And one of them is about seniors homesteading. And we want to make certain that, I mean, that's our roots of what we're doing and why we're doing it.
Yeah.
So, yes, we want to address that a lot more of how to do it, why to do it, ways to do it better. So, yes.
We love the young families like Grateful Sunites that follow us. I like New Year resolutions and goals. I know there have been a lot of people saying that you shouldn't make them because often they aren't kept. And that's discouraging. I disagree. I totally agree with you, Jen. I think that we are given new beginnings to begin again. And over and over and over. So, Gary. Hi from Gary and Paulette. From AL. Is that?
It's like Alabama.
Alabama?
Yeah.
Okay. There are neighbors that, no, kind of. We love watching you guys. Thank you so much.
Yes, Corey.
We can't believe how much we've done this year. When we walk out and we get bogged down in the kitchen and we're like, we need to be outside. But when we think about it, we walk out there and we're like, well, we raised pigs, we raised chickens, and we're eating them right now. So that's pretty great.
Ron, you bring up a great question.
It's Kier that's on.
Oh, it's Kier?
Yeah,
okay.
She's on.
Okay, she signed in as Ron, though. Okay.
No.
We've been grappling with that, trying to figure out, oh, bye, Lisa. Trying to figure out how to do that effectively. I mean, one way is by having this channel and people watching, and there can be a lot of sharing. But I think maybe forming a group.
I do too.
I mean, you know, there's homesteading group and, you know, different folks have done it. But I think one for seniors. And part of the qualification is you need to be a senior, or at least be involved with seniors and doing the homesteading.
But I love all of our young ones on here too.
Yes.
We need them all.
Yes, we need them all, for sure. Thanks, Bernice.
We learn from...
Give us some more likes, if you like. That helps.
44 people watching right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, like Jen, you just moved to your place this year, and I'm sure Grateful Sunites, you know, what you're doing. I was watching Living Traditions today, and they've been on theirs for 2.5 years, and they had the most incredible garden last year. And, you know, we're hoping to get there this year and be able to do that. So it's really important that we share and keep sharing. Let's see. I'm missing some stuff. I have to try to figure out how to do that. Just as we're looking for another place to move. You guys, move by us. We could be a great team, you guys. We'll find you some land here.
There's a lot.
We found some land for very inexpensive for somebody. It was $60,000 for 10 acres, and it already has water and well and electricity. So, and I bet you they could get it for 40. I betcha.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
I do a recipe with chicken in the slow cooker. Put the chicken in, 1 can of cream of mushroom, and 1 can of broth, and cook it low. And I have a great recipe for homemade cream of chicken soup, and I bet you we could do the same with homemade cream of mushroom soup too. It's great in Oregon today. Well, hello, Sharon. Yeah, we miss our Oregon, but we love Missouri. But we do have kids that live there still, and so we get to see how they're doing. Old people typing on tiny phones.
Yeah.
I don't type.
Big thumbs.
Oh, I hate it. Storming in Alabama. You know, we heard the new weather this morning, and we think there was snow above us, snow to the west of us, tornadoes below us, snow to the east of us, and we sat here with some rain. We're liking our climate pretty much.
Yeah, we're really enjoying it a lot. There was a question here. Laura, we're still looking and thinking about how we want to handle that. Somebody for here.
Yeah.
Definitely having another set or two of hands would be fantastic. So.
We like to provide the resources for a younger family to be able to homestead. Yeah, that's what we would like, a younger family to join us here, but they have to be able to have a living too, because we can't provide the whole living. Are you guys going to Baker's Creek Spring Planting Festival? Yes!
When is that?
It's May, isn't it?
Is it? Well, they have them.
They have something there every month. But yes, and we are got to come over and see them. Jen, what were you going to give me? I was going to go over there. I forgot what it was. When I got back, we were going to go there.
Corey says it's a heat wave in Australia.
42 degrees.
See, they're upside down. Yeah, they're doing the summer thing.
Hey, we've been
now.
60. Tonight, though, we are finally going to 27.
Yeah.
We had a lot of wind yesterday and rain. Whoops. Too fast.
Going too fast?
Chores done. My goodness, the wind about blew me over the neck of the woods. Very mild. Lots of wind today. Yeah. Missouri has been our future hope for a year or more, but taking care of Mom right now, and and we've done both. We've done that with both of our moms. So, I'm 57 and started gardening in containers this year. Good for you.
There you go.
So, yes, we are still looking for the right people or person. I think it needs to be more than one person. I just don't know that one person could handle putting together.
One person would help.
It would help.
We just need to
but we just need to do it. We have somebody that we are looking at, but see, blizzard in 18 in Nebraska, north.
Good for you.
And my son said it was snowing hard in Salt Lake. So anyway, yeah. We know it'll come. Oopsie, what did I just do?
Yeah, you're going the wrong way.
Okay. So. You have family in Dexter, Missouri. Well, come on down. All right. Well, I think we're going to go ahead and close down. We usually only are on for a half an hour, and we've been on for about 40 minutes.
So exciting to see people doing gardening in every kind of situation. You know, growing our own food. It's crucial that we all get, because you can't get better food anywhere else.
No, absolutely. Sure. And we're going to work on this. You know, our love is seniors. If y'all remember, I wrote a book about seniors and for people who love seniors. And I haven't looked at it in a while, and I need to get it back on my thing so it can start selling again. But it's in Amazon.
Yep.
It just, when you don't market it, it doesn't go. And there's a lot of things I know people think that we're old, but we're not. We start our seeds for transplant next week to put out in their caterpillar. Okay, if you're going to do it, we're going to do it.
Really?
Well, we got to get our caterpillar going.
We got to get this kitchen taken care of.
Oh, it's 104? What?
Yeah, no, that's what he was saying. He was. It's hot there.
Holy moly!
It's summertime, Ren. It's
in Australia.
Yeah.
Providing your own food is getting more crucial. Oh my word! Absolutely. Turkeys were recalled. Lettuce was recalled. You know, I just grow your own. Yeah. So.
I just saw a question go by about when we're going to get our caterpillars up. In my opinion, we're behind on our garden.
Oh, we are.
For this
So
next year.
We just got the GPS, the BCS, and we've been waiting for that because we are not going to do it all by hand this year. So, and now it's going to drop for a little while, but it doesn't get super cold here. I mean, it does for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, Australia's been having bad hail. Well,
they get some extremes.
All right,
But
everyone.
yeah, we need to get on the stick with
On
the
the
gardening.
stick.
That's why, hey, as soon as we got the BCS, as soon as I had a good day, as soon as there wasn't something really pressing, we were out there getting it
Yes,
ready to go.
and in fact, it was a very wonderful deterrent to be able to go out there and get out of the kitchen for a while. So, thank you so much. We love you guys. We're so grateful for all of your help. And Jen, I got to go back and look and see what we were going to get together for, because I was going to come there. I just can't remember. See, Creta doesn't
An
see
elderly
us.
young one. Yeah, hey, you know, we still have half our life left, in my opinion.
All right. So, we appreciate everyone. Thanks so much.
Yeah, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year, guys.
Yes, Happy New Year. That's coming up, right?
What zone are we in that you can plant your seeds right now? We're in zone 6A, but you can only put them in a caterpillar
But
tunnel.
I think Kier and Ron are...
They are in more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. I think we need to close down. Where do I do that?
Where it says end stream.
I don't want to. I like my friends.
Yes. We're gone.
Keep doing what you're doing. You too, guys. Bye.
Bye.
7A. Oh, they're warm.
Yeah. Yeah, they're ahead of us.
Okay, so we'll wait a couple weeks.